Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 26 of our favorite rock guitar teams of all time. That's right. We're counting down all the way up to number 31 because there's 31 days in October. We're looking at our favorite guitar teams in, classic rock, hard rock, heavy metal, progressive rock, where you had two or more folks working together, either a couple great lead players or maybe a fantastic rhythm player and a virtuoso lead player, maybe three guys in the same band, right? We've had a couple triple guitar army attacks this month so far, but today we're going to look at, we're going to go to the classic ace rhythm guitar player and absolutely hot shit lead guitar player. This band burst on the scene in 1987 with their debut album called The Legacy, thrash metal titans from the Bay Area Testament, Alex Skolnick and Eric Peterson. Of course, Eric is the killer riff master in this band, and Alex Skolnick is the fluid, flashy lead player. These guys have played on many albums together. They had like a bit of a break where Alex left the band to go do other things, but all the great early albums and all the great later albums all contain both of these two guys. So we're going to kind of take a look here. 87, The Legacy, of course, the debut. So many great, just bone-crunching thrash songs on some of these early albums that contain just amazing riff-o-rama and then blazing lead guitars. You know, Over the Wall, The Haunting, Burnt Offerings, Raging Waters, Curse of the Legion of Death, right? First Strike is Deadly, Alone in the Dark, Apocalyptic City. So many great songs there. They came out a year later with The New Order. All right, again, arguably for me, their two best albums right here, although they have a lot of great albums. But, I bought these off the rack, so to speak, when these came out. I was a huge Testament fan back when they first debuted on the scene, and I still am to this day. The New Order, Trial by Fire, Into the Pit, Disciples of the Watch, The Preacher. I mean, so many great songs on here. Then, of course, you got Practice What You Preach. Came out in 1989, so boom. Every year, another album early on in their career. Great songs on here. Title track is good. Time is Counting, Blessing and Contempt. A lot of really good songs on here. Maybe not quite as impactful and incredible as the first two albums, but still pretty strong. Of course, you got 1990 Souls of Black. All right, another really Face in the Sky, Falling Fast. Title track is great. Malpractice. Cool cover. All right, and then of course we're moving into the 90s now, right? So that was 1990, 1992, The Ritual, the last album for a while that Alex would appear on the Testament album, because of course he goes and joins Sabotage for a brief spell, and then does all sorts of projects and things, and goes into jazzy territory, right? Because Alex is a big jazz fan, right? He loves playing jazz guitar and avant-garde guitar. But yeah, this Electric Crown, the Ritual title track, Deadline, Agony. Solid album. So this is the initial run of these two guys. And, just to kind of talk about their styles a bit. So, Eric Peterson, another one of those guys alongside maybe James Hetfield from Metallica. Just a tremendous rhythm player. Real fast picker, right? He's got an amazing right hand, but he is a creator of some really technical, heavy, fast riffs. I mean, the music of Testament has always been, from the beginning, they've always been one of the more technical thrash bands as far as like arrangements and all the guitar riffs and what have you. And you hear that quite a lot in the latter part of their career, because of course back in like 2005, I believe, Alex rejoins the band and they come out with their first studio album with the reformation of the dynamic duo there, the formation of Damnation in 2008. Terrific album. I remember when this came out, I was like, holy crap, Testament are back in a big way. Not to disparage, the lineups that released albums like The Gathering and Demonic and Low, right? But something about Skolnick and Peterson together again. That's kind of the magic, right? So they released this album here. Dark Roots of the Earth, 2012. All right, so now, 3-4 years in between albums as opposed to one every year. Guys are getting older, right? Brotherhood of the Snakes, or of the Snake, Brotherhood of the Snake, 2016, and then perhaps the strongest of the four, arguably, I think, the Formation of Damnation, and this one, 2020, Titans of Creation, released right at the beginning of the pandemic here. Incredible, incredible stuff. Even more technical, just blazing lead guitar solos from Alex Skolnick, and just really tight, technical, crunchy rhythm guitar playing from Eric Peterson. Just, I mean, these two guys together are one of my favorite rhythm lead guys in all of metal. Just absolutely amazing stuff. And you know, like, Alex is just such a fluid player. He can play really fast and flashy. He can do the slower stuff too, but what an impressive lead guitar player. And man, the riffs on these albums just never ever end, and this band is just so tight and just so impressive, you know, every step of the way, which you know, I absolutely love. Let me just lighten up. It gets weird here early in the morning. It's like the sun is like kind of coming and going, and I keep, you know, I got a window right in front of me, and natural light is so much better for these camera setups, and when that goes away, it's just like, but I have these little adjustments and things. So anyway, there you have my pick for today. Testament, Alex Skolnick, Eric Peterson, the original album series, of course, there, and then all the newer ones right here, which are just absolutely tremendous. I like how they keep the logo consistent, right? Gotta love that. Gotta love that. It's not the greatest logo in the world, but you know what? Consistency is A-OK, and very important in my book. So there you have it. Let us know what you think of Mr. Skolnick and Mr. Peterson in the comments below, as well as your pick for today, day 26. And stay tuned for another one coming up at you tomorrow. I think we might be going down south tomorrow. I think. Could very well be. Stay tuned for that. I don't usually like to give hints on these things, but get you guys ready. So anyway, the one tomorrow probably will be the one I've been wanting to talk about all month, because it's a band that has, throughout their career, has featured two amazing players together, regardless of who they are. And I'm probably going to talk about at least a couple of the lineups. So one specifically will be the highlights, but then I'm going to give some love to a couple other configurations, because there's at least 3 of them that, man, so good. So that's coming up tomorrow. So stay tuned, and visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Stay tuned. What do we got coming up here on the channel? Of course, today is new album review day today. It's gonna be a little light, I think, today. I'm gonna try and crank out a couple for you, but you know, I've been on vacation this weekend. I was away most of the weekend, and really haven't had a time to listen to the stuff that I really want to check out and bring to you guys. So you might get, you're gonna have a little episode with Stephen Reed and myself. He's got 3 he wants to talk to you about, and I've got a couple I hope to crank out today. So we'll see how it goes, though. So anyway, thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below in the video description, we have the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page, where you can get all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility stuff. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow for another favorite rock guitar team. Take care. Bye-bye.